Welcome to ISOL 531, Access Control. This is going to be starting in the fall. We're going to have, this is mostly online, but we do have a residency. Residency will be October 26th through 28th. More details will follow. I am Dr. Sal. I will be your professor. We will be going through how this course, how people get into it, a little bit about me. I graduated from a local college with my MIS degree. Then I went on to get a master's in MIS, and I have my doctorate in management with a concentration in information technology. I've been married for over 30 years. I have 2 adult kids, and I love skiing and motorcycling. They're my 2 passions that I will be doing as much as I can. Usually I ride 6 months out of a year and I ski 6 months out of a year, so I'm excited. So, back to the class. If you need to reach me, my contact information is up on Blackboard. Basically, this course is to provide an in-depth study of 3 main security principles: availability, integrity, and confidentiality. The course is we're going to use the book. The book we're using is that. So make sure you get it. We are going to be using it. We'll be using it also. Access control, authentication, and public key infrastructure. And we're going to go through all 15 chapters. So make sure you do have it. Basically, what's going to happen, the course is going to be run online. And I'm going to go over Blackboard with you in a second. But we are using the second edition of the book. You will have papers each week, quizzes. Basically, the book is broken up into 3 main parts. So we're going to have 3 exams, one at the end, one after Chapter 5, Chapter 10, and Chapter 15. You'll see that when you get it. This is all in the syllabus, by the way. That's going to be worth 15% of your grade. Your homework and assignments, which will be broken up into various things. You will have a weekly paper, which is 15%. You'll have a discussion question every week, which is 15%. You have a journal. So at the end of each week, you're going to write a quick paragraph on what you learned that week, and you will have quizzes. Your residency, so that will make up about 60% of your grade. Your residency makes up about 40%, which will attend attendance, homework, group projects, presentations, some labs, and some quizzes during that. I do accept late work. However, you cannot receive full credit for it. You'll receive a deduction anywhere from 10 to 50%, depending how late you are. Grades are standard grades as we use here: 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 90 is a B, and 70 to 80 is a C. I do expect that you're here each week and contribute to discussion questions. Each week you should be completed group discussions, reply to at least 2 other students with some in-depth information. Just, I like your data, or I like your comment, doesn't cut it. I want complete paragraphs to do that. You will have weekly assignments. I want everything in APA format. I have put some information on Blackboard, I'll go over in a second, on how to use APA. You can use Word to do it. It is real simple to get templates. Use your reference tab. It makes life so much easier. Please take a look at that. All your papers will be run through SafeAssign. So make sure you check that before you submit them. I will be looking at that for evaluations. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Basically, each week we're going to start with week 1, when we're going to cover Chapter 1. Each week we cover that. Chapter 9, or week 9, is when our residency is, so we'll have some additional work that weekend. All right, I'm looking forward to working with you, and we'll talk soon. Have a wonderful day. All right, let's take a look at Blackboard. So over here, we're going to start with my instructor. This is just a little bit about me. If you need to get a hold of me, here's that. Email me. I check my emails daily. So, as most of your classes at Cumberland's, everything is in the content directory. So here's the syllabus. You can take a look at that. That's what we were just going over. So each week, I have it broken up by weeks. At the bottom is APA information. I'm going to start with that. Let's take a look at what we have in here. Some information about me, how to use the APA template, and how to use a citation and bibliography. This is in Word. It says Word 2010, but it works the same for 2016. So please use it. It makes your life so much easier than trying to figure out all that information. So each week, we'll take a look at week 1. So this is what we're doing this week. I always start each week with that. There'll be a video in here also. This week is what we're going to be doing. Everything is due by Sunday night. You have an introduction question, introduce yourself, your reading assignment, chapter 1, weekly discussion question, your papers, you're going to have a quiz, and your journal entry. Over here we'll have your notes. Right now I just have the PowerPoint in here. I'll be adding more information so you can take a look at the PowerPoints that we're going to be going over shortly. And then assignments. This is where you have everything. This is each week. So your introduction, you're going to list here where you're from, what grade are you in, your interests, hobbies, something you like, something we don't know about you, something on that. Your week 1 question is right here. Discuss the 3 components. Again, it is due Thursday at midnight. Must be at least 250 words. It is graded for quality and depth. So if you take a look at this, everything in here has a rubric. So I want you to please look at it. If you come down here, here's your rubric. Let's take a look at it. This is what I'm going to be looking at each week. Your topic. Did you hit the topic right? Did you talk to your other students? Remember, you got to do 2 each week. Grammar, length. So these are the areas that you'll be graded on. So please look at the rubric. They are available to you, as you can see here. All right, let's go back to content. We'll go back to week 1. Back to assignment. So that is your discussion questions each week. So you will have that. Your weekly paper. It's a 2 to 3 page paper. Here is your due date. Here you can view your rubric. Again, there's a rubric that I'm going to be looking for. Does it have a cover page? Does it have an introduction paragraph? You're going to tell me what the paper is about. Don't just start writing it. You're going to discuss that topic in depth. Does it have a conclusion? Does it write it? Does it sum up your paper? I'm looking for in-text citations. So you should have sufficient a number. You should have your reference page, at least 2 to 3 references. Checking the paper length, originality. This is going to be an APA format. So this is everything that I'm grading. Literally just check this stuff off. So please look at this so you know exactly what you're going to be graded on. You will have a journal entry. The journal entry is pretty simple. Write a paragraph what you learned. All I'm doing, I'm not really grading it. I'm just making sure that you did it. You do it each week. It's 100 points, or it's 10% of your grade. So you want to definitely put that in there. All right. The other thing I want to go over real quick. Your weighted total, which is right here. I will edit this. You'll see how it breaks down. So your total for your weekly papers is 15%. Your discussion questions, 15%. Your journal is worth 5%. Your residency is worth 40. Your total quizzes is worth 10. And your total test is 15. So that is the breakdown of your grade. This weighted grade right here that you see, this is your grade. There's nothing outside of here. Everything is kept here. So you see week 1, introduction. Week 1, discussion question. Week 1, paper. Week 1, quiz. Week 1, journal. Then you look to week 2. This is everything you're going to have. Same thing. Week 2, discussion question, paper, and all that is there. It's all here. Whatever your weighted grade is, that's what you get. I said each week as you come through, doesn't matter which week you are, it's the same setup. Weekly assignments, lecture notes, assignments. Also, I do have these 2 areas. What made you smile? I'm a big fan of always asking that in my classes. So share with us whether you got a cup of coffee or you had something good to eat or you slept in. Doesn't matter, but always throw something in there each week. Also, if you have questions, please email me, or you can use the student link, whatever you're comfortable with. So this is how each week will be run. As I said, our residency falls into week 9. We will As that gets closer, I'll provide more information on that. But we'll be doing group projects, research, some labs, some quizzes, and some other stuff during that week. All right. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.